Everyone knows that kids grow up, but some do it better than others, or worse. Here are a few of your favorite actors you wouldn't recognize today. Matthew Lewis. Remember the round-faced Neville Longbottom? Everyone made fun of his name, and he didn't have the most graceful role in the Harry Potter films. But if we only knew what would become. The now 27-year-old Matthew Lewis has turned into one of the world's hottest men. He recently starred in the tearjerker Me Before You, and has other films in the works. There's a theory on the internet that Neville Longbottom was actually the chosen one, not Harry. And looking at him now, we may agree. Macaulay Culkin. Whether you remember him from Home Alone or Richie Rich, every kid in the 90s was jealous of Macaulay Culkin's fictional lifestyle. Who wouldn't want to use the elaborate Rube Goldberg machines to thwart burglars? Sadly, Macaulay's acting career came to a near halt at 14, and his life began to spiral downwards when he broke up with Kunis after a 9-year relationship. Rumors of drug addiction abounded, but there's a happy ending. Macaulay has since cleaned up his act, started a band called the Pizza Underground, and produced several short films, including one called the Home Alone sequel. Chloe Moretz. Chloe first sprang onto the screen and into our hearts in the 2005 film Amityville Horror. Since then, Chloe Moretz has grown up quite a bit, surprising fans everywhere as the foul-mouthed hit girl in Kick-Ass. But she also told an interviewer that she doesn't curse in real life. Her career is still taking off as she's starring alongside Zac Efron in Neighbors 2, and we're all excited to see the sort of actor she turns into. Considering one of her role models is Audrey Hepburn, we can assume that Chloe will one day dominate the silver screen. Edward Furlong. Not all Hollywood stories have a happy ending, and sadly that's the case with Edward Furlong. Once one of Hollywood's hottest young actors, and the man behind John Connor in Terminator 2, Edward Furlong has had struggles in his life since then. He has struggled with heroin and cocaine addiction throughout parts of his life, and a recent photo shows him strolling through a shopping mall with a friend. The tired expression on his face breaks the hearts of fans everywhere. Emma Watson. Emma Watson played the bookish Hermione Granger better than anyone could have ever guessed. The sweet but nerdy girl has grown into a beautiful woman who works endlessly for civil rights across the globe and has worked in Bangladesh and Zambia for humanitarian efforts. Despite the massive amount of time she devotes to making the world a better place, Emma is still one of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood, starring in Beauty and the Beast. Jake Lloyd. Jake Lloyd gained fame as the young Anakin Skywalker in The Phantom Menace, but since has sadly fallen to the dark side. In 2015, he led police on a high-speed chase through South Carolina, resulting in his arrest. Unfortunately, his story is the same as so many other child actors. The constant attention and fame made him miserable, but there may have been an underlying cause no one knew about. The actor has since been moved into a psychiatric facility for treatment of schizophrenia. We all hope that he receives the care he needs. Amanda Bynes. The star of The Amanda Show, best known for The Dancing Lobsters, entered the public eye when she was just 7 years old. She starred in multiple hit movies including Big Fat Liar, She's the Man, Hairspray, and Robots. However, like so many girls today, Amanda became obsessed with her looks and her body, developing problematic self-consciousness issues. Her behavior grew more erratic, resulting in multiple DUIs and drug possession charges, before she turned her life around. Now Amanda is enrolled in the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising at 30 years of age, and is healthier than ever. Oh, don't you just love a happy ending? David Henrie, the former Wizards of Waverly Place star, makes us wonder if there isn't some magic involved somewhere. He hardly seems to have aged at all. The now 25-year-old Henrie took a short break after Waverly Place, but appeared as Ted Mosby's son in How I Met Your Mother. He wrote and released his own short film, Catch, and appeared in several other films. While he doesn't make the news often, David has a great career ahead of him. Miley Cyrus. It might be better to say that she went out like a wrecking ball. The former Hannah Montana star has made headlines multiple times with her provocative, wild behavior both off and on the stage. A role model for independent women, Miley Cyrus is fiercely independent, and she's made it clear she doesn't care how the media portrays her. And thankfully, she's calmed down in recent months and gotten back together with her on-again, off-again boyfriend Liam Hemsworth. The two are debating on buying a seaside mansion together. Ariel Winter. The Modern Family star dealt with a common phenomenon today: internet bullies. When Ariel began acting at age 11, she had no idea that her body was about to make her the brunt of a number of jokes. But as she continued to grow and her breast size reached 34F, Problems began to sprout up that had nothing to do with fedora sporting basement dwellers. Ariel began to experience neck and back pain, so the beauty approached all of her issues in a surprising way: breast reduction surgery. She now has a 34D and says she finally feels right in her own body. You go, girl! Seen anybody on this list that surprised you? If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to CBR for more content like this.